welcome back. So, today we're talking about ride out your storm. You know, with all the storms that we've had lately, it reminded me of the song Ride Out Your Storm. You know, when you live in the South, you learn real quick that you have to be very weather aware because one minute it may be bright and sunny, the next minute it may be cold, then the next minute you may have a tornado coming, there may be flooding. You know, I think about the people that live in Florida or all along the coast, and you know how they have to deal with all the hurricanes and the storms, and you know they've learned to be prepared. You know, they start getting out their sandbags, they start boarding up their windows, and they then get to a safe place. They're prepared, they're preparing for that storm. And it's the same with us. You know, when we hear about tornadoes, we're preparing and we're getting to our safe place. You know, but there's only so much that you can do to prepare for the storm, because the storm is going to come, and it don't matter how much you've prepared for it. Once it gets here, you just have to ride out that storm, and you just have to let it do what it's going to do. Just like we prepare for the storms and the weather, we need to prepare ourselves for the storms of life. You know, we need to constantly be preparing our hearts and leaning into Jesus and staying in His Word and spending that time talking to Him. He is our safe place and He is our refuge. So we have to prepare. And you know, the first part of that song says, "You've been in the storm, it seems like forever, and your night of confusion has been oh so long. Your ship has lost anchor and the storm's got you drifting. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm." You know, we all face our own storms, and most of the storms, they do seem like they go on forever. You know, like that ship, we feel like we've just been tossed about, and we feel battered and we feel bruised and we're tired and we're weary, and it's just socking it to us every chance it gets. And we're just tired. You know, those storms of life, they come and they just beat us up. And in Hebrews chapter 6, verses 17 through 19, it says, "Wherein God, willing more abundantly to show unto the heirs of promise the immutability of His counsel, confirmed it by an oath, that by two immutable things in which it was impossible for God to lie, we might have a strong consolation, who have fled for the refuge, to lay hold upon the hope set before us, which hope we have as an anchor for the soul, both sure and steadfast, and which entereth into that within the veil." So He is the anchor for our soul, our stronghold. He's our ever-present help in times of trouble. You know, the second part of that song says, "Ride out your storm, God's right there with you. Oh, you may not feel Him, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning is coming. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm." Thankfully, we're not in these storms alone. He has promised to never leave us, never forsake us. He's promised. You know, when the storms come and those days seem so dark and lonely and dreary, life just gets hard, remember the promise. Remember that He's with you, that He didn't leave you in this storm by yourself. He's there to ride out this storm with you. When we prepare for tornadoes and hurricanes, you know, we go to our safe place and we hide from the storm. When life's storms hit, we can find our safe place. We can find our hiding place in the arms of Jesus. And He's right there, ready to take us under His wing. He is going to love us through it. He's going to be our protection. He's going to be our strength. He's going to be our comfort, and He's going to help us make it through life's hardest battles. He's our anchor for the soul. We just have to hold on to Jesus. Just hold on. So, I thank you for being here today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me each day. And until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.